How's it going, guys? Today I'm gonna talk a little bit about this walking arsenal passive of the Barbarian. You can get 10% increased damage for 6 seconds while damaging using two-handed bludgeoning, two-handed slashing or dual wielding weapons. But while all 3 damage bonuses are active, you get an additional 15%, which means if you hit once with a two-handed bludgeoning, once with a two-handed slashing, and once with the dual wield weapons, you get a total of 25% increased bonus, which is huge. But what some people might not know is that you can choose which weapon each of your skills use. To do it, you just go to skill assignment, select the skill you want to select the weapon, and then with pressing X you can cycle to the weapons that you can use on that specific skill. In this case I'm using bash with the dual wield weapons. By default the game uses the auto select, which will select the weapon that gives the greatest damage. But since I'm using the walking arsenal passive, I get benefits by switching weapons and hitting enemies. So I'm using the dual wield. It's important to notice that you have to hold at least one mace weapon in the dual wield in order to be able to choose the dual wield in this specific skill. Then in the whirlwind you can choose bludgeoning, slashing and dual wield. I'm using bludgeoning right now. And then my other actives here, I'm using the slashing. So in order to get the best benefit of that passive, you must activate all these 3 bonuses here. Another things that benefit for switching weapons is the passive of this ultimate Iron Maelstrom. With the Supreme Iron Maelstrom you get cooldown reduction by each time that you switch weapons and deal damage. So this one paired with this passive plus the ground stomp one, strategic ground stomp, that reduced by 1 second the ultimate cooldown by each enemy hit by ground stomp, makes a very good combination for you to level your Barbarian. I'm not using this build right now because I'm trying something different, but this is a very nice combination that you can try on your builds, especially when leveling and when trying to find the best aspects for your build. I'm gonna try to show you now how does these 3 bonuses stack. So when you hit an enemy, you get yellow showing the weapon that you are using. So dual wield. Now I have 25% damage. All the skills that I cast with that buff will get the benefit of 25% increased damage. So usually what I do, I proc all 3 attacks and then I cast my ultimate to get the best out of it. Let's try and find a huge mob here so I can demonstrate better. See, now that's it. Pretty strong, pretty OP in my opinion. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see this Barbarian build guide, and see you guys in the next one. Prepo out.